Hey guys, this is going to be my review on the Logitech Z-2300 computer stereo system. This stereo system, as you can see, is THX certified, which is Tomlinson-Hallman experiment, I believe, which is basically a quality control rating for it. You have to get up to a lot of standards to get a THX certification. They just really worked hard on this product, and you can be sure it's going to give you what you want, and it's really built well and is extremely worth $150. It pumps out 400 watts of peak power, and that means it's going to get up to 400 watts, which is a lot, but I don't think anyone's going to take it up to 400 watts unless you want to blow out your speakers. And then it has 200 RMS power, which is the root mean square. And that's just going to be, it can pump out 200 watts continuously, which is pretty dang good in my opinion. No one's going to leave this full volume forever. I just got it because the subwoofer sounds so good and just sounds really well. I don't feel like spending $400 on a Bose system or anything like that. This would get me from A to B without paying $400, and it's, in my opinion, just as good as a Bose without turning it all the way up. I don't really listen to sound quality. I don't really know who notices something that detailed and thinks it's worth $300 extra. But I'm gonna take you over here. I've got it hooked up to my computer, and we can see what. Got the internet. Alright, now, in one of my previous videos, you heard me bragging about the new MacBook Pro's stereo, or speakers right here, the speaker grill. And I'll let you listen to that. Let's find a good song. What should we do? Let's do something with a lot of bass so you can hear this. I'm going to do 94 Hours by Azalea Dying. That's the volume all the way up. Alright, that's pretty dang good for a laptop computer. But now we're going to plug this in. I've got the bass all the way up. As you can see, the subwoofer is right down there. It's actually a vented on the side. As you can see right there. You can feel a lot of air coming out of that. But let's go ahead and let you hear this. Second part was the bass all the way down. I decided, oh, sorry, I left the camera down there, didn't I? Oh well. But as you can hear, it's a lot more full sound than you get from the stock speakers on this laptop. I mean, these are good speakers for a laptop, but they're just not. You just couldn't put good speakers and make it a laptop still. I mean, as you can see how big this subwoofer down there is. You're not going to be able to fit that in a laptop. You're not going to be able to fit those in a laptop. There's two of those and one subwoofer. I'll let you hear the difference real quick again. And now we're going to turn on that. You might be pretty impressed by that. I was, but this is the crazy thing. See that little notch there? Right there, that's the volume. This is minimum, and that's maximum. I'm not even going to turn it up that loud because that's ridiculous, but I had it right about there, and that was pretty crazy. Turn it down a little bit. That's like an 8th volume right there. I'm not going to take it up any louder than that just because I don't want to disturb anyone. But I'm going to take you through the setup of this now. take this off the tripod. As you can see, it all goes just through the little headphone jack right there. There's my little headphone jack. Let me focus that real quick. No, it's not going to focus. But that is the headphone jack right there. That's why I'm all the way zoomed in. Sorry about that. That's the headphone jack right there. That's your microphone jack, but there's no unique use for that. And then this cable, the audio that you plug into the headphone jack, the audio in for the system goes into it almost looks like a mouse. It's volume control. You got the bass, and then you got the power. And then you have this big cable right here that's going to go down to the subwoofer. You can see it right there. That's where it's vented, which pumps out a crap load of air. And this is the big wire right here, and it's going to go in with this. They call it the wired remote with the volume and stuff, but you know, it's what you see on the old PCs, or probably the normal PCs, but it's that thing that screws in there. I'll pull it out real quick for you. And then right above it you have left and right. The yellow one's left and the black one's right. But those go up to the satellite speakers, which I have on the left and right of my desk. But that's basically what the wired mouse comes down as. And that has the input and the volume control, the audio input and the volume control for the subwoofer. It also has the subwoofer control. But it's got all three of those into that. And then I believe there's an amp in here actually. But then you have just a power switch down here that you just leave on most of the time because you're not going to want to pull it out. And you have the left and right. And those go up to the satellite speakers, as I was saying, which I have on the left and right of my desk. Let's plug this back in. I just throw this cord back here because I usually don't move my laptop unless I take it out of the room momentarily, which is never really long. Let's back up here on the tripod. It snaps me every time. Ow. But I just drilled a hole and brought those wires up through. So I actually have, I'll set it back on this desk. I just have the speakers on each side of my desk and then the sub under it. And it delivers a really good sound. Now I'm going to turn the bass all the way down and let you hear it like that. It really depends on you if you like the bass or not. I like the bass a lot because it really highlights the drummers in the band, and the music's more full with the subwoofer and with the bass turned up. But on some songs I understand turning off the bass. But that's basically my review for the Logitech Z-2300, and I would highly recommend thinking about buying one of these because I bragged about the MacBook Pro speakers right here. Those are good speakers, but they're not going to give you a THX experience. It's not going to be like being in a movie theater. It's going to be like sitting in front of your little computer with a tinny sound. But the THX Logitech really, really is an impressive system. It's really easy to set up, and it isn't that expensive compared to some of the other products out there. And in my opinion, it's just stupid to spend $400 on something that you're not going to be able to hear that big of a difference from something that's $150 unless you really have to have them. But I don't see any purpose in doing it. I got the Logitech. I love them. I would suggest buying them. So that's my review. Thanks.